This is Dabu 7. A heads up here for some moves that were just made by the Pentagon that slid under the radar for the most part, and most people don't realize what they've done here. The Pentagon issuing a federal directive that now allows the military to use lethal force against Americans. And we'll take a look at this here. We'll go down to page 13, and it starts to speak of here of what the Secretary of Defense has in his power. These are the shots he can call Lloyd Austin right here in terms of a decision to approve request for these types of assistances. They say right here under C, assistance in responding with assets with potential for lethality or any situation in which it is reasonably foreseeable that providing the requested assistance may involve the use of force and that it's likely to result in lethal force, including death or serious bodily injury. It also includes all support to civilian law enforcement officials in situations where a confrontation between civilian law enforcement and civilian individuals or groups is reasonably anticipated. This is telling you right there, if they are called in as backup in a hostile situation, a confrontation between law enforcement and the people, any Civil War, revolutionary type of setting here, the feds are saying that the military can use lethal force. It says it right there in front of your face. It also goes on after this to say that they can use drones on us here in the United States. People, you better wake up. This is what they've got planned. It's on the books right now. And you better hope you're in a state that has passed laws where they don't allow this to happen. For instance, in my state of Kentucky, they put a law on the books that the feds cannot come here and support any type of police activity like that whatsoever. If they do come here, the feds are on their own. The police can't help them. The sheriffs can't help them. National Guard can't help them. No one. They're on their own if they try to come in here in Kentucky. So, just a heads up to what's going down here. I see this playing big here in the future. I'll leave a link. Join me for the live streams where I talk about this in greater detail. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on Dabu77. Much love.
Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and sincerity to the elect. Shalom. I'm back at you with another lesson, Lord willing, straight to the point and edifying. And, Lord willing, I can make a part 2 to this, for, time's sake. I'm going to have to kind of just go through this. All right, but we know what's going on. Okay, we're in those times, okay, of, heavy persecution. Okay, heavy judgment's about to go out. This devil Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's about to lose his mind. All right, and you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are going to be in the crosshairs. All right, so there's this, just click it real quick. I had the actual article pulled up, but, just for time's sake, all right, I'm just going to do it like this here, all right? So basically, these devils, all right, they've passed an unrighteous decree, basically giving them the power in the case of a civil war, all right, in case of, civil unrest, as well as many other things. Like it says here, it says they can respond to chemical, biological, radiological, Salakia, nuclear and high yield, boom incidences. But then it tells you right down here, okay, and they snuck this in, all right, while everybody is just completely living life, okay, living in folly, all right, in the house of mirth, okay, this is what is going on. Okay, these devils are putting the pieces into play to come down upon you people. Okay, and at the end of this, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you Babylonians, you're gonna give the elites what they want. Okay, because you're not paying attention. You don't know what time you're in. Okay, you don't know the danger that's about to befall us, man. All right, this country. Okay, these devils are trying to bring forth this NWO. All right, and they need different, calamities and different situations, all right, to justify themselves in passing, unrighteous decrees and coming down eventually with them draconian measures, man. All right, which we know is going to lead to that MOTB. Okay, so it says here, let me just quickly go down, but it says such as force must be, let me go up a little bit there. It says it also includes all support to civilian law enforcement officials in situations where a confrontation between civilian law enforcement and civilian individuals or groups is reasonable anticipated. All right, and they're basically allowing them to fire upon citizens, man. All right, and what they're speaking about here is civil war, and this is no coincidence that we're in the midst, all right, of an election, okay, which these devils are talking about, which I got the videos here, which these devils are talking about. If Trump wins, they're going to need civil war conditions. All right. Earlier this year in April, they came out with a movie called Civil War. They've been showing you these Purge movies, the Purge election year. All right. All of these things are predictive programming, man. Okay. And like I said before, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you Babylonians, y'all are going to give the elites what they want because you're not paying attention to the signs of the times. All right. And because you're not paying attention to the signs of the times, you're going to operate out of carnality. You're going to operate out of fear. Okay. And you're going to give the elites what they want. Okay. You're going to have people in the streets. Let me grab the scriptures. All right. Because this is where it's going. All right. I'm just grab the points here. 2nd Ezra 15 and 16, it says, for there shall be sedition among men. You're going to have people inciting each other to bring forth violence, just like the video I'm going to show you right now. Okay. This has been going on for decades, man. These elites have these things on the books for decades, man. All right. You have the King Alfred plan. If you go check that out, I did a few lessons on that. It's called Rex 84. All right. The King Alfred plan. All right. Where in a civil, basically like some civil unrest type of environment, or basically when the Negro or the Latino, okay, the 12 tribes, they've given them basically power to deputize, these militias and, these white supremacist militias and things of that nature to come for y'all asses, man. Okay. And these things are not happening by coincidence. We're not seeing all this military presence, throughout New York and these different areas for no reason. We're not seeing these things for no reason, man. All right. These things are not by coincidence. Okay. The chess pieces are being moved. They're putting themselves in position. Okay. So when all hell breaks loose, they're already here. Plus you got the migrant situation, which we know these are mercenaries. Okay. This is what's going on. Babylon's about to be taken, man. All right, Jeremiah 50 and 24, the Lord has set up a snare for this place to be taken. Okay. And this is what is happening. These devils are about to come down with that sword, man. Okay. This devil's about to come down. He's about to come with it. Okay. Because time is short for him. All right. 2nd Ezra 15 and 16, it says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Okay. And this is what we're going to be witnessing. Okay. Because people are already seeing that especially the Biden administration. All right. They're seeing that they're completely incompetent. Okay. They see that the government is not for the people. All right. They don't care about the people. They don't have the people's best interest at heart. Okay. So what this is going to do is just stirring up hatred, resentment, frustration. You got the people, dealing with the tornado situation in North Carolina, as well as in Florida. You got the government giving hundreds of billions of dollars to these other countries for war and, just a whole bunch of folly. But this is all being done, all right, on purpose. Okay. They're doing these things purposely to piss the people off because they want an uprising from the people. Okay, and they're going to get it. All right, because these Babylonians are about to lose their mind. Okay, it even said in the article where they're going to be able to use the unmanned vehicles, man. They're going to be using predator drones, man. Just like Obama said a few years ago when he was like, they won't even see it coming. All right, they're called predator drones, man. All right, they fly so high in the sky you cannot see it. Okay, you will just be in the spirit world, man. You will not see it coming. Okay, and they mock you openly to your face. And Lord willing, I could do a part 2 to this because I got other, a lot of videos, I could put out, and things, articles and things of that nature that I could put out, to these situations because this has been going on. All right. They had a military drill a few years ago called Jade Helm 15. Okay, where basically the military, and they always been doing it, but basically where the military is training in urban environments, man. Okay, they're training them how to get around buildings, around cities, okay, around houses and things of that nature. Because remember, the military is supposed to be to fight foreignly, not domestically. All right, they're supposed to go to other lands and they fight wars in that nature and things of that nature in foreign lands. Okay, not domestic. The only time it's domestic is a hurricane or some natural disaster or some type of calamity at home, a terrorist attack or something at home. But as the years went on, these devils have been piece by piece making the American citizen the terrorist. All right, making domestic terrorism and the Patriot Act and all these different decrees that they started passing, low key, okay, to turn, basically to be able to turn the military against the people. All right. So they've been training them, like I was talking about with the Jade Helm 15. Okay. They train them in urban environments, man, because they're getting them ready for when the chaos breaks loose here. They're getting them ready to be able to go up against you Babylonians, man. All right. And we know that some of this military, they're not going to fire upon the citizens, but that's why they got the migrants in here, man. This is why they're training them up. This is why they're giving them weapons. Okay. This is what's going on, man. All right. Let me read that again. 2nd Ezra 15:16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." It says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able because of martial law." Okay, and this is what the elites need. They need martial law. All right. This is where the military becomes the supreme power of the land. All right. The president becomes a dictator and he operates through the military. Okay. And they can use force to do whatever they want. Okay, the Constitution goes out the window, your Bill of Rights, all that BS, you already don't have it, but it just goes completely out the window, quote unquote, legally. All right, it goes out the window. They can do whatever they want with you. Come to your house, drag off you and your family to an undisclosed area and do whatever they want. Okay, and we know who they're gonna come for. They're gonna come for the prophets, the men of the Lord, the elect. All right, they're gonna come for this truth. Okay, this is why all these things are happening. It says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." All right, it says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation." All hell is about to break loose right here in Babylon, the Great America. All right. So I got a few more scriptures here. I got some videos here. All right. But it's going down. Okay. Let me grab this scripture real quick. 2nd Ezra 16:68. It says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take certain of you away," because this is where it's going. All right. This is where all of it is going. "And feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols." They're going to bring you to these FEMA camps. All right. They're gonna try to give you that MOTB, man. All right. They're going to try to give you that MOTB. You see? You're going to be getting tortured. Okay? It's about to go down, man. All right? Just like the brothers were saying, it's about to get real. Okay? They're dead serious. Okay? These devils are dead serious. Okay? It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot. Okay? It says, for there shall be in every city and in the next, so I can read that again. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. So they're going to come for the elect, man. All right? They're going to come for the heads, the elders and the apostles, elders on down, the affiliates. All right? They're going to roll, man. All right? They know who the true prophets are, man. Of Yahweh Shema Shai. They know who the true prophets are, man. All right? And that's the men of the Lord of Great Millstone, man. The elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. All right? The elders on down, the affiliates, man. The true blue affiliates, man. All right? They know. You see? It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. You see? This is where all of this is going, man. All right, let me just grab this next scripture and we're going to grab these videos, you know. Revelation 2:10, Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. All right. And this devil speaking of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right. Because the spiritual demon Satan, all right, he's a spirit. Okay. He don't have no prisons. Okay. It says that ye may be tried. And it says, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Because some of us are going to have to lose our lives. All right. Just like it tells you in Revelation 20. Okay. Some of us are going to have to lose our lives, okay, for not, taking this MOTB and for standing firm for Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. Revelation 20:4, it says, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai and for the word of God, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with a Mashiach Yahweh Shai 1,000 years. Okay? And this is going to be the penalty for those that do not, bow to this wicked system. Don't bow to Esau, Edom. Don't take this MOTB. All right? This is the power that they're going to, have to, the Lord is going to give them, all right, whosoever he gives, for this prophecy to be fulfilled, man. Okay? But this will happen. Okay? And this is what they're going to be doing in them FEMA camps, man. Okay? This is when they're going to drag your ass off. This is what they're going to do. All right? So let me just play a couple of these videos here. And there's, Lord willing, I could do a part 2. I'm kind of pressed for time. I got to go to work. All right? So let me just grab this one here.
Trump wins, they will move to disqualify him through Congress, invoke civil war conditions, and tell the Trump hordes that Donald Trump is disqualified and not allowed to be president.
So it's going to be up to us on January 6, 2025 to tell the rampaging Trump mobs that he's disqualified. And then we need bodyguards for everybody and civil war conditions, all because the 9 justices, not all of them, but these justices who have not many cases to look at every year, not that much work to do, a huge staff, great protection, simply do not want to do their job and interpret what the great 14th Amendment means. And I'm glad that Sherilyn's creating her new center so we can bring that back to life, even as we're continuing to amend the Constitution, as Professor Hassan has invited us to do.
What a wild thing to say to a group of people so casually, that we will need bodyguards for everyone, civil war conditions. What he is saying, that if Donald Trump wins on January 6th, they must stop him from taking office.
You see that? All right. These devils are divided. Okay? These devils are divided, man. Okay? Mark 3:24. This is in the NLT. It says a kingdom divided by civil war will collapse, and this is what is coming. All right? Everybody's divided. Everybody. Politics, religion, gender, everything. Okay? And this is all being done by design. All right? While you Babylonians are arguing about, whether you should, a boy could be a girl, if a man could have a babies and all types of madness, this is what's being prepared for you. The sword is being prepared for you, man. All right? The sword is being sharpened and furbished, man. All right? For a sword slaughter. Okay? These devils are about to come down upon this place with great wrath, man. Okay? This is what they're talking about. This is what they're getting ready for. Okay? The election is in what? It's in like what? Less than 2 weeks? Okay? And they're already telling you, okay, that if Trump wins, okay, they're not going to let him take office, okay, the 6th of January, man. Okay? All hell's waiting to break loose. Okay? All hell's about to break loose, man. All right? Let me grab this video here. Okay? I'm going to play a little bit of it. It's 5 minutes, but I just want to, grab the point out of it.
In a matter of days, we actually stopped by some of the locals that live around here, and we were asking about it, and they said it's a FEMA camp and it's being leased. It's property that belongs to a trucking company, they thought. It's owned by the Smoky Park LLC. I'm going to flip the camera around here in a minute, but it's got armed guards. And it is a massive installation that literally, according to the residents that live around here, that have eyes on it because they overlook this property, it popped up in a matter of days. They've got climate-controlled trucks and trailers, I should say. It's pretty well organized. It's got one entrance in and one entrance out. So we're walking in and we're going to ask them live who they are, what they're doing here. Are they under government contract? Is it FEMA? And they're putting a tornado shelter in here, apparently. Got a delivery. So stick with us. We're going to figure out what's going on. Maybe I can slide in with this truck. They won't see me. Hi. I'm Ann Vandersteel with Steel News.
Okay.
I'm live right now, and I'm just wanting to find out what y'all are doing here and who's organizing and who's actually got the property under lease.
Okay. Give me 1 second, and I'll go ahead and just get some supervisor to come out here and speak to you.
Okay. Are you guys private security?
Yes, ma'am.
You are? Who's your contract with?
Strategic Security Corps.
And who do they contract with? Do you guys know who your contractor is?
We'll be able to answer all your questions for you. Who'd you say you're with, ma'am?
Steel News?
Roger. I'm Sean, executive producer.
All right? You see what's going on. Okay? They're using this crisis that took place in North Carolina to come in. And we know this devil, all right, he had his hands on that situation as well. All right, even though we know it's the Lord using his devil on the left hand. Okay? But he's used the situation. All right, never let a good crisis go to waste, as one of those devils said. All right? They're using the situation to creep in. All right? Revelation 2:10, it says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." All right? Because this is going down, man. All right? They're going to grab us. They're going to come for us, man. Okay? Everything else is a smoke screen, man. All right? The real people that they want are the men of the Lord, man. Starting off with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, the elders on down, and the true blue affiliates, man. The elect. They want the elect. That's what all of this is about. This truth. All right? These devils are being condemned. All right. They're being condemned by this word, the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. They're being condemned. Okay. This message has reached up to the gates of the nobles, as the scriptures say. Okay. These devils are trying to out the light, but they can't. They can't stop this truth. So what are they going to have to do? They're going to have to come down with straight up carnality. Esau's going to have to use his blessing, man. All right. But he has to give, the right situations in order to justify it. Okay. Which is going to be a civil unrest. All right. Putting the people's backs against the wall. All right. And basically making the people, lose their minds, so that they can come down with that peace and safety. All right. Problem, reaction, solution. Okay. So Lord willing, like I said, I could do a part 2, get a little bit more in depth. But let me grab this video here.
Government officials are threatening to not certify a Trump 2024 win.
What can be put into the Constitution can slip away from you very quickly. And the greatest example going on right now before our very eyes is Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, which they're just disappearing with a magic wand, as if it doesn't exist, even though it could not be clearer what it's stating. And so, they want to kick it to Congress, so it's going to be up to us on January 6, 2025 to tell the rampaging Trump mobs that he's disqualified. And then we need bodyguards for everybody in civil war conditions, all because the 9 justices, not all of them, but these justices who have not many cases to look at every year, not that much work to do, a huge staff, great protection, simply do not want to do their job.
Effective on September 27th, 2024, DoD Directive 5240.01 states in Section 3.3 that defense intelligence components may provide personnel to assist a federal department or agency, including a federal law enforcement agency or a state or local law enforcement agency, when lives are in danger. Authorization for lethal force simply requires the approval of the Secretary of Defense and would provide assistance in responding with assets with potential for lethality or any situation in which it is reasonably foreseeable that providing the requested assistance may involve the use of force that is likely to result in lethal force, including death or serious bodily injury.
All right, and like I said, there's no coincidence, okay, that all of a sudden they're changing, this law. They revised it and added civil war conditions and people going up against, civil, law enforcement and things of that nature, while in the midst of all of this chaos that's happening for the election. All these different chaotic situations that that these devils have, allowed to happen. You have the migrant situation. You got the quote unquote assassination attempts on Trump. All right. You have all of these chaotic chaotic situations going on. All right. In the midst of all of this. All right. They're creating the perfect environment for all hell to break loose, man. All right. This is what we're seeing. This is the devil. All right. This is the devil, man. Okay. Micah 2:1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Okay. And these devils, Esau, even the so-called white man, the earth has been given into his hand for a season. All right. And this devil is doing all types of wickedness, man. Okay. Let me grab this. All right. He's using his dominion to do wickedness, man. All right. Isaiah 10:1, it says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, because all of these things right here, what we're witnessing right here, is an unrighteous decree. All right. And they have many other unrighteous decrees, laws and legislations that these devils have passed. All right. In darkness, for these type of situations, man. All right. There's no, there's no coincidence, okay, that all of these different things are happening throughout Babylon the Great right now and throughout the world. And all of a sudden, these devils are passing basically civil war, preparations for civil war and civil unrest, all right, and coming down upon the people, all right. These devils need martial law to be enforced. They need it to be enforced, all right, because that is going to be how they that is how they will be able to push forth everything that they want to push forth upon the people, man. And we know that's going to end up at the MOTB, all right.
Include another protest over rigged elections or another fake pandemic.
U.S. military now is authorized to kill Americans on U.S. soil. Send in the troops. We need you to shoot a couple of these people. They're opposing our policies. They're demonstrating against COVID rules or something they'll come up with. So I think it's very, very dangerous. And hopefully people wake up. Maybe people will say, well, this was just a political stunt for the campaign or something like that to act tough. But I tell you what, sometimes they come up and nobody warned us that they were going to do this. It wasn't discussed in the Congress, and it's been sitting there. The main thing that most people should have known about is that you're not supposed to use the federal military to enforce laws.
It is important to remember that the military follows orders. The U.S. Army Delta Force, who were involved with murdering American women and children at Waco, were all in with helping the Justice Department in going after protesters during the WTO protests in Seattle. Joe Biden says he expects violence after the election, and he recently extended the national emergency declared on September 12, 2018, to continue beyond the 2024 election with respect to the threat of foreign interference in or undermining public confidence in United States elections.
You see, these are those unrighteous decrees, man. All right, they already passed these bills. These things are already passed. All right. It's not that they know or they feel something's gonna happen. They know something's gonna happen because they're following the bidding of the elites, man. All right, everything is coordinated. Everything is designed. Everything is for a set time. Okay. It's going down, man. Okay. Isaiah 19:2 says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, you Babylonians. Y'all are going to go up against each other, man. All right. Because as we know, Babylon is called spiritual Egypt and Sodom. All right. There's a spiritual Egypt. All right. And y'all are these spiritual Egyptians. All right. You Babylonians. And they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom. Y'all going to go up against each other. All right. It's about to go down in Babylon, the great America. Next verse it says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards. Yeah, because y'all, you Babylonians, y'all gonna lose it, man. All right. Y'all gonna be seeking for answers, man, but you ain't gonna be able to find none. All right. And none of those idols, none of these wizards and charmers and all this wickedness that y'all already into, especially the damn nigger woman. All right. None of that's going to help you, man. All right. It says, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord. All right. These elites, man. All right. Once they enforce martial law upon this land, man, it's over. Okay. The president becomes a dictator. All right. He does what he wants. Okay. We know that he does the bidding of the elites. And they're going to be able to come down upon you people with all types of draconian measures, man. With cruel laws, man. Okay? They're going to be able to penalize you and do anything that they want to you. Okay? It's about to go down. Salaki. And a fierce king shall rule over them. You see? Said the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the Lord Yahweh of hosts. Okay? And this is what's about to go down, man. All right? This is what's about to go down. Okay? They're getting ready to set up a cruel lord over you Babylonians, man. Okay? And it's going to come in the guise of martial law. Okay? That is the end goal. All right? To have the military in the streets, to have tanks in the streets, to have drones in the skies. All right? Complete surveillance, complete control. All right? Curfews. This is what they want. This is where it's going. All right?
A recent article published by AP stated that the #1 predictor of being classified as a mass casualty offender was having a U.S. military background, and falsely claimed that since 2017, nearly 100 people have been killed or injured by U.S. veterans. The demonization of U.S. patriots has been going on for decades. Just as government agencies were behind orchestrating the Gretchen Whitmer kidnapping plot and January 6th, they were behind the Oklahoma City bombing. After 9/11, the Patriot Act redefined domestic terrorism to include those who attempt to influence government policy by intimidation, but did not define what exactly intimidation means. In 2009, Homeland Security issued a report that listed returning Afghanistan and Iraq military vets as potential terrorist risks, and that right-wing extremism may include groups opposed to abortion and immigration. A leaked bulletin from the U.S.
And you have to understand though that some of these talking points we speak about. All right, we're against the 187. Passing your kid through the fire building, man. All right, we're against that. Okay, there's certain things, okay, that the quote unquote the right wing, all right, these conservatives that they speak about, that we speak about, all right, and they're gonna be able to use that to lump us all together, just like he said. All right, we're against this system altogether. Okay, it's wicked. All right, it's anti-Messiah. It's anti-Mashiach Salakia. All right, it goes against the Heavenly Father and the Son. Okay, and it goes against us. All right, so they're gonna be able to use, basically this right wing, conservative spiel, all right, to be able to come for the men of the Lord as well. All right, to come for these talking points as well. All right, this is why they set up Trump. Okay, Elon Musk, and all these these puppets. Okay, so they could be able to come down, okay, for these talking points. Okay, it's all a part of the game. They want to be able to blame the truth. Okay, they want to be able to blame righteousness, man. Okay.
Guard described militia members and patriots as white supremacists and potential terrorists. The Department of Justice released a memo saying that people who have conspiracy
again. Then you had the just saw the video yesterday with Elder Manak Zakba and Elder Aishiyah. They did a lesson on the ISUPK. All right, talking about black and white, looking like a damn, a whole damn military out there. Okay, then a few months ago you had the IUIC out there marching at the same time that these other white supremacist dudes was marching. All right, it's going down, man. All right, it's going down. All right, it's going down. Okay.
Theories that the CIA arranged for 9/11 to legitimize the invasion of foreign lands need to be considered as potential terrorists. This has been brewing for decades, and it appears that the stage is now being set for rounding up those who seek to preserve the U.S. Constitution. Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese.
All right. It's going down. Okay. Ezekiel's 21 and 8, it says, "Again, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. And that's going to be you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you damn Babylonians, man. All right? It says it is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? Should we be playing around? Should we be marching in the streets? Like a damn military? Should we be having what they call it? The nigga had on his shirt. The nigga school or some shit. It's lucky for cursing. But the nigga university. All right. Oh man. It says it contemneth the rod of my son is every tree. It says, and he hath given it to be furbished that it may be handled. You see that? This sword is sharpened and also furbished to give into the hand of the slayer. And that slayer is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? And we're going to prove that. Okay? He's the sword of the Lord, man. It says, cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. You see? It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore in the thigh. All right? This is about to come down upon you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So let me get this scripture. Psalm 17:13, it says, arise, O Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Awashai, disappoint him. Who's the him? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. You see that? Esau is the sword of the Lord on the left hand, man. Okay? The Lord uses him to punish you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, to punish the earth, man. Okay? This is that devil. Revelations 12:12 says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath. Okay, he's about to come down with great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. All right, it's about to go down. All right. So let me just play this video right here. All right, grab another scripture. I'm gonna wrap it up, Lord willing.
Coverage. All that shit right there. Those boxes. Here we go. A little aerial view. Somebody said 180 boxes. That's a lot more than that. Or 180 pallets or whatever. A lot more than that. Alright. All people talking all that shit. Here you go. Tell me what this says. I can't do it all. I'm gonna get in trouble. See? They're wrapping them up that way. FedEx is right there picking them up. In and out, in and out, in and out. Alright, so here's another shipment going out. All that right there is the body bags. Another shipment going out. Come in and go out quick. They're coming in. Here's another load going out. They're going out in these unmarked trucks over here.
You see? It's going down, man. All right? And this is no coincidence. And this video, I believe it was last year or a year before that. All right? But this is no coincidence that these things are happening. All right? The pieces are being put into place. Psalms 91:7, it says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. All right? And this is going to be for the elect. All right? Through all this chaos, through all this madness, all right? The Lord is going to preserve his elect, man. Okay? Next verse says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. All right? And Lord willing, Abaratazah, we're of that number, man. All right? Because that's what we want to be. We want to be the ones that's beholden. We want to be the ones that's seeing the reward of the wicked. We don't want to be the ones that are getting the judgment, man. All right? And the Lord is going to get busy on you damn Babylonians, man. Especially you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. All right. Let me just play this last video. All right. I'm gonna wrap it up. Lord willing.
19 states have seceded.
The United States Army ramps up activity.
The White House issued warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance.
The three-term president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything on.
Are you guys aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America?
We just try to stay out. With what we see on the news, seems like it's for the best.
Citizens of America, the so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens?
We're moving to D.C. today.
We need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death. Flooded.
Every time I survived a war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? Well, you're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
The Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car! Move, move, move!
You're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Go, 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 go!
God bless America.
All right. It's about to go down, man. Okay. 2nd Ezra 16:72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, see? And they shall be tried as gold is tried in the fire. Hear, O ye, my beloved, saith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same, you see? That's the elect, okay? Only the elect is going to make it out. Of course, all right, some of us are going to be put to death, but not all of us, okay? It's about to go down, man. You see? It says, next verse, it says, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh Bashemel Shai is your guide, and a guide to them who keep my commandments and precepts, said the Lord Yahweh Bashemel Shai power. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift themselves up. So you see, it's going to be the Lord that's going to be with his elect, no matter if you're in that FEMA camp, you know, if you want to run, you know, however the Lord, you know, has your walk to be when all hell breaks loose. Okay, it's going to be Yahweh Shemel Shai. That's going to be with you, man. That's going to be guiding you through all of these perils and all these dangers, man. All right, because it's about to go down, man. All right, it's about to go down. Okay. You know, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. All right, let's grab this last scripture and I'm going to wrap it up. Ecclesiasticus 5:7. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai come forth, and in thy security, when you least expect it, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. And with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Akakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and sincerity unto the elect. Shalom.